Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to the EVES auction room here on our last day of auctions here in Tauranga for the year. So taking this opportunity on behalf of all the team at EVES, for those of you that are here today, have a great Christmas. And for those of you that have been working with us throughout the year, it's been lovely working with you. We hope you have some wonderful time with family and friends over the festive season. So, and all the best, and we'd love to see you all back again in 2023. Let's hope it's a little better than 2022's been. My name's Grant Troll. My role is to simply facilitate proceedings here today, folks, and I'm going to offer you the first 7 properties, then I'm going to hand over to my good friend and colleague and fellow auctioneer Jordan Sibright, and he's going to offer you the second 7 properties here this afternoon. Robin, she'll look after all the technology of the auction room, so if the screens go blank, it's nothing to do with the auctioneers, it's Robin, and she'll take care of it as well. Across the bottom of the screen, you see the balance of the team available today. You've got Mark Craig, or the 2 Craigs rather, and Gordon. They are what we call our negotiation team, so they are here to assist you today, folks. If your bids don't take us to the vendor's reserve price, as the auctioneers, that's the point that we have to be at before we can help you and just sell the property to you. But if we don't reach that level, we'll simply put a pause on the auction. The auction is still live at that juncture, folks. But one of the team will step in. We'll give you that opportunity to continue that negotiation process. We've got a couple of side rooms over here. Give you that opportunity to continue discussions with the sellers. We're here to try and help you secure the property here today. And if we reach agreement, they will come back to us. We'll make any necessary amendments, and the properties will then be put to the floor and sold to the highest bidder. But just be aware, folks, if we don't reach a conclusion here today and the vendors are not happy to accept the level that you're offering, and we formally close the auction, just remember anybody can come forward afterwards, and that does include conditional buyers. And I can tell you now, folks, that you are members of an extremely elite group of people, and that is the cash buyers. The majority of our buyers that we're working with at the moment are still waiting on lending institutions to approve finance, etc., etc. So you are members of a very elite group of people, so give it your best shot here today. But those conditional buyers, they will be allowed to come forward with an offer afterwards if you don't secure the property today and we formally close the auction. So moving on to documentation, just very quickly, the buyers and sellers guide. Well, you've all had plenty of those circulated. They've been available at the open homes. Of course, available at the stand just outside of the auction room as well. Been in circulation since 2008. So let's just cut to the chase and go straight to the important document, the contract of sale there. Circulated in draft form for you to complete your research and your due diligence, and of course seek approval from your solicitor. I'll remind you of a number of things. Firstly, when you bid at auction, you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. And secondly, the conduct of auction as set out on the front page, that's what you're seeing in blue up there on the screen. Again, a couple of important points there that I remind you of. The first one being your obligations immediately on completion of the auction today is, of course, to give us your do-re-mi there and sign the contract and seal the deal, and then, of course, pay your deposit. We just ask for 10% of the purchase price here today, unless, of course, you've made alternative arrangements with the vendors prior to bidding here at the auction. So the other thing I just want to highlight to you folks is vendor bidding, because I know there's still a little bit of nervousness out there for some buyers in terms of vendor bids, with the perception that it's used to drive the price up. Absolute load of nonsense, never has been. The only reason that we use vendor bids, folks, under clause 2.5, we're authorised to submit bids on behalf of the vendors. When the vendors have signed our reserve forms authorising us to sell the property at a set level, they're also confirming nobody else will be authorised to submit vendor bids. So it's only myself and Jordan that can submit a vendor bid today. We will disclose to you very clearly if it is a vendor bid. We will only utilise it, folks, if we're going to get one person participating in the auction, and it will be below the seller's reserve price. It is simply, vendor bidding is simply a technique to work with you, work alongside you, to get you to that negotiating platform that I referred to before, and then we pause the auction and let you continue those discussions. So essentially what it means is if we're holding a bid at any level, through us the vendors are saying to you, thanks but no thanks. If you want to purchase our property, you will need to be above that level. So hopefully that's clarified something there, and we're talking about clarification. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. No questions? Excellent. Take the opportunity to also welcome our viewers watching via the live stream as well. Welcome along, folks, and enjoy the journey, and of course a Merry Christmas to you as well. We do have the property at number 29, number 1 Road. Jordan Sibright, my fellow auctioneer, he'd actually been marketing this property The vendors had a little bit of a change of heart this morning and have withdrawn that property from auction. It's still available for sale. Jordan will be here until well after the auction, so just talk to him if you know of anybody that's got interest in that property. But it was withdrawn from auction, but still very much available for sale. Have a look there on the screen. Property number one for the day, Chris Royal, being one of our number one salespeople for many years, working out of our Cherrywood office. Number 62 Rosedale Drive was the first one up for you today, folks, and an opportunity for you to settle in and to simply enjoy the warmth and comfort of this wonderful property out here in this location. Of course, the added bonus, I think, with this one, Chris, is triple car guarantee. Right? See it up there on the screen there, folks. You see how the property is well presented as well. Looking at the legal aspects of it, a freehold estate, 900 square metres of land, more or less, is your land holding, all comprised and described in record of title, SA 71D folio 648 in the South Auckland Registry Office. The 3rd of March 2023, Chris, is still our settlement date. Yes. Channels list, I bet there's been no changes whatsoever. All that's circulated on the original documentation out there, folks, so that just ticks off all the legal aspects of the property. So back to the property itself, the intimately connected and highly workable kitchen. You've got that family space in the dining room adjacent to that formal lounge. Certainly makes it a family home that ticks a lot of boxes as well. You've got that all-embracing venue for socialising and quality family time throughout the home. The indoor-outdoor flow, well, that's soon going to be a simple inspiration to your relaxation times as well. You won't need yoga in this property here. It easily provides that with all the flexibility that the home does offer you. Gardeners, well, you're well catered for with a mix of established trees, low maintenance plantings. Again, as I mentioned, a property that ticks a heck of a lot of boxes. So one more box that needs to be ticked, and that's whose name is going to go on the contract today and inevitably make it transferred through onto the record of title on the 3rd of March 2023. That is where you come into it, folks. Who says go?
$950.
$950,000 we're underway now. A good start at $950,000 as well, and I'm happy to take a $20,000 rise and think about what we've said about the property. At $950,000, I welcome you bidding there, sir, and enjoy the journey at $950. Who rounds me to $970? Let's go there quickly now. First call now, no registered telephone bidders, folks. It's entirely up to you here in the room. Second time, chasing down that inevitable 970. Third, last opportunity. In or out, happy to work alongside you then at 970. It's with me. 990, do we say for you there, sir? At 990 we go now. At $990,000 here with our starter bidder here. Through the threshold takes me to about $1,010,000. Who goes there? Oh, we just keep working with these folks over here. Once I call now at $990,000 for Rosedale Drive. Think about the triple car garage. Twice I called you now. Third, last chance, so you in or out, folks, sir. We're just going to take you through that threshold. $1,010,000 is with me. Take me to $1,030,000, can I say for you? Yep. At $1,030,000 we go. At $1,030,000, here it is on the left-hand side here, folks. I'm going to call it 3 times. If I don't get anybody any further participation, we're going to treat these people with respect and give them the opportunity to discuss with our seller. At $1,030,000, do I hear $1,050,000 anywhere? Once, twice, last chance, in or out. This was you, sir. Appreciate you starting and appreciate you bidding at $1,030,000 for you. Can you see if you can help those folks, please? All right, all those negotiations continue, folks. We know you're busy people, particularly at this time of the year, as are our salespeople. Number 4, Franklin Road is the next one. Brooke Edwards and Dynasty Holtz that's Dynasty over there. Brooke's stuck in traffic. Still haven't quite made it. Never mind. We'll carry on so we don't hold you up there, folks. But number 4, Franklin Road, of course, up there in the Waihi Hauraki district there. It's got a private lifestyle residence that ticks all the boxes there. You've got the established veggie gardens, a variety of fruit trees, native landscaping. That all really does make for a nice peaceful sanctuary to retreat and relax to. The legal aspects of the property, record of title SA 63A folio 436, a freehold estate, 3,588 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer here today. Of course, as is standard with all this documentation, Dynasty, we've got the Waihi Mine clause. Nothing onerous in there, folks. It's just advising you where to go if you've got any concerns about the Waihi Mine standard with all contracts in the Waihi district. 8th of March, Dynasty, still our settlement date. Channels list remaining the same. I know the way you particularly dot your I's and cross your T's. No changes there. So that ticks off all the legal aspects of it, folks. You've got the spacious open plan kitchen, the semi-conservatory space as well. Semi-conservatory space. Hey, we don't want you dying in there, folks. We want you just sitting back, relaxing and enjoying life. That's what the conservatory is all about. You've got the floor-to-ceiling windows in parts of the home as well. That certainly invites the outside into the interior where the morning sun just lashes you with endorphins to start you off on your day. Freshly painted with brand new carpet throughout. Well, that just adds to that touch of class that it offers you. Generous family lounge there, connects beautifully to the outdoors as well, so indoor-outdoor flow, certainly no question there. Easy access to hunting, tramping, fishing, and plenty more going on in this particular location as well, Dynasty. You've got the Kaimai Mamaku Forest Park as well for you to enjoy. The Hauraki Rail Trail, well, that's a journey in itself, and that's all just minutes from your new home here in Franklin Road. Now, Dynasty, we had a conversation this morning. I understand you've got 3 buyers that have been expressing some very good interest in the property, not quite in that position to bid, as I said in my preamble, folks. So we do have buyers all lined up to talk to you afterwards. Put it to the floor there, folks, your opportunity. If you're in the position of cash, you need to disclose it right here, right now for number 4, Franklin Road in the Hauraki district. Here just to work with the cash interest. As I said in my preamble, you're members of an extremely elite group of people. Opening bid, once. Second call now, are we in or out? Third, final opportunity. Those buyers are going to be delighted to hear from you. I'm formally closing the auction, Dynasty, so you can give Brooke a call now and tell her to do a U-turn make your way back through the traffic. So have a safe journey up there and have a nice Christmas. We'll see you next year.
See you later.
You're welcome. All right, pressing on to property number 3 for the afternoon. Number 8, Barron Wave. We've got Ashley Gray and Davidson from our Cameron Road office. Been presenting this property, solidly built, immaculately presented, a real true family home that offers ultimate versatility in your lifestyle as well. Freehold estate, 685 square metres of land, more or less your land holding. 339823 is the record of title that confirms all the legal aspects. 60 days from today's date is still our settlement date. Bit of flexibility around that as well. Any changes to the chattels list? All the I's dotted and T's crossed again. The home itself, folks, is sizable, 210 square metres more or less. Brick home, showcasing those 2 good-sized living areas there. You've got the upmarket appliances, a nice light and bright kitchen for you to operate in as well. Living and slumber areas are clearly separated to cater for everyone's daily rhythms throughout your lifestyle. You've got landscaping that promises lazy sunny afternoons and evening barbecues, making entertaining just an absolute breeze. Now, smiling is a great thing in anyone's life, folks, and this is definitely a home that will make you smile. I invite your bidding now, but just before you submit your opening bid, folks, I just want to make sure you are very, very clear that Ash and Diane do have buyers that have expressed interest in submitting a conditional offer after the auction. Total transparency here at the EVES Auctions, and I now invite your opening bids. Where would you like to start your way? I've got interest in the property. Suggest $1 million to get me underway. I have a start at $1 million. If I don't get a start at $1 million, I'm just going to set the property aside and we're just going to carry on working with the buyers outside of the room. First call for an opening bid at $1 million. Won't take anything less. Second call for your opportunity. If you're in that elite position of cash buyers, now is the time to put it forward. Happy to give you that opportunity and work with you here whilst the auction is live. Finding a little bit of advice down there, Ash. Making sure that you are fully aware and fully understand that if you don't bid at the auction and I close it, you may find yourself in a multiple offer with that conditional buyer that has already expressed interest to put the offer forward. Third and final opportunity for you, if you're in that position of cash, obviously none here today, I'm going to close the auction ash and hand it back to you and leave you to continue with the work on that one. I'm sure those buyers will be delighted to hear from you as well. You're welcome. Right, moving on, folks. 27 Donington Place. Jason Hyde Hills from our courier has been presenting this property. This must have been a wonderful place to do your open homes and everything from. Certainly a nice, well-presented property indeed. In fact, I've been using the terminology throughout the day so far about properties that tick a lot of boxes. This one does. Tidy, you can give that a tick. Brick and tile, tick that one off. Desirable location, yep, that gets a tick as well. And that colossal covered concealed boat park as well. So, you know, I'm talking about the concealed, you can't see it on the photographs there, but we'll show it to you in a moment. That gives you a big tick as well. It is a freehold estate, 559 square metres of land, more or less. All described in record of title SA 61B, folio 209. 20 working days from today's date. Jason, what's our settlement date? Any other changes to the channels listed all there? So all is set out there. Just a reminder though, folks, if you do good today, it is on the basis of the clause that's in the contract right at the outset where the vendor, having not been in occupation, makes no warranties as to the serviceability of the channels, fixtures and fittings. So, but back to the property itself, folks, that's a prime spot where you will spend your summer days. They will morph into those long nights of vibing and barbecuing with friends there, and there's the boat port there at the back there that I alluded to just a little bit earlier. A property that's got a very tidy 21-year vintage with plenty of scope to spruce it up to your own likings and perhaps the potential there to create your own legacy at 27 Donington Place. You've got ample off-street parking. It's zoned for top schooling. Normally you can't buy peace or happiness, but you can here in the next few moments with number 27 Donington. I leave it to you. You set the benchmark on where you would like to start the auction away. In case you don't understand that gobbledygook, I'm looking for an opening bid. Where do we say go, guys? Like I've said earlier, if you've just joined us, I'm only here to work with you, the elite group of people, and that is the cash unconditional buyers. I leave the conditional buyers to the salespeople. Cash buyers, cash is king here on the auction room floor. Where do we say go for 27 Donington Place? First call for an opening bid. Second time for you to stamp your mark. Third, final call, if you want the opportunity to discuss with our seller today. Obviously, home today, Jason, I'm going to close the auction, hand it back to you. That's somebody who's going to get a great home in this property here. And, you know, just 20 working days from today's date, they can be in there, all settled to enjoy the rest of their summer. It's a great property indeed. I'm sure you'll have a sold sticker on that signboard very, very soon indeed.
Thanks, Grant.
Alright, moving on through our catalogue today, folks. 174 Tiki Park Drive, Neil McIntosh from our Bethlehem office has been presenting this property here. 174 Tiki Park Drive. Just after 7 years of life and still providing all the modern comforts indeed. It is legally described as a freehold estate, 819 square metres of land, more or less on offer. Record of title 385190 describes all the legal aspects of it. 20 working days from today's date, still our settlement date there, Neil. Channels list, no changes there. That's correct. Wouldn't have thought so, not the way you do business, and get everything right first time round. So here it is, folks. You've got a configuration that's easy flow to accommodate that wonderful family living that we've all come used to. You've got the opportunity to close off the second living area for peace, or crank up the sounds there, or simply if you just had enough of the kids, you can banish them into that second living area. Augmented the two generous living spaces. It's that wonderful open plan kitchen there. It's really the bond of family that shapes the bond of the home, and this home does that oh so easily indeed. You've got the lovely urban country feel in your backyard. You've got plenty of bird life for you to sit back and enjoy. And of course it backs onto a reserve, so if you need that extra space, there it is, right on your back doorstep, and you don't even have to worry about looking after it. So in your hands, buyers, 174 Otiki Park Drive. Your opportunity is now. Forever hold peace. Reap or weep is the terminology we often use in the auction room, folks. The opportunity to reap the benefits and work with our sellers here today is now for 174 Otiki Park Drive. First call for an opening bid. Second time. Third, last chance for cash interest. Okay, apart from the course, I'm slightly confused about it. We'll simply close the auction deal. I know we just haven't found a cash buyer for it just yet. What sort of buying power do we need for a property like this in this location? I mean, lots and lots of good things going for it, this property, in particular the open plan living and everything. So, how much do we need?
We're going to price it around at $1,090,000.
$1,090,000. There you go, folks. You buy now price for using trade terminology there. Buy now at $1,090,000, or just call Neil, call our Bethlehem office, ask for Neil, and they will put you on to him, and he will help you from there. The property is now closed and priced at $1,090,000.
Thank you.
Thanks, Neil.
Merry Christmas.
Same to you, mate. To Rosedale Drive, we really appreciate you working with us today here, making it nice and simple for you, sir. You've amended your bid now to $1,095,000. Just confirm that for me, please. And $1,095,000, folks. You're happy for me to sell to these folks with a better bid? At $1,095,000 on the market it goes then, folks, in the favour of our opening bidders over here at $1,095,000. First call now. Here's your opportunity for Rosedale Drive. Think about everything I told you about. 900 square metres of land at $1,095,000 for the second time. Third and final opportunity. Quickly, it goes, it goes. Sold to you, folks, for $1,095,000. Congratulations to ourselves. Alright, moving on to the second last property that I'm going to offer you this afternoon before I hand over to Jordan, number 13A Marshall Avenue. No, that's not right. That's not right. We'll just, let's just skip back a little bit. There we go, 13, see I got the 13s mixed up. 13 Barbara Grove. Dave and Shane Laidlaw, well, they don't need any introduction, working out of our Patamara office. It's original 1990s home. It provides you extra sheltered outdoor space. It's got the closed-in carport for either your vehicles or to house your toys as well. The freehold estate property, folks, offering you 470 square metres of land, more or less. SA 49D folio 555 is the record of title number. Now, the drapes belong to the tenant. They will be removed, but they will be replaced. So there will be drapes in the home, but the current ones that are there, they will be replaced. So 95 days from today's date, obviously because of the tenancy, but if they want an earlier date, they take the tenant on. Happy to bring the settlement date forward, so plenty of flexibility there for you. Other than the drapes, any other changes to the channels list? No? All good to go there. So that covers off the legal aspects of it, folks. You'll remember that timber interior for the ease of maintenance and free living. It's an opportunity for you to free up your time for better things in life. The opportunity perhaps for you to line wash the walls for a more modern update if you so wish. And you have the opportunity again to enhance the property at your leisure and plan for your future along the way. It reduces investors' outlay for maintenance, means that there's more of your approximately $600 to $620 per week stays in your bank as opposed to having been forked out for maintenance. That's the rental appraisal that we've had done on the property, so you do the maths on that one, folks. It's close enough to the beach, not to get cranky if you happen to leave something at home when you head off to the beach. It's just a short distance and you can shoot home and pick it up. It's a dream of many beach-loving Kiwis to own a small slice of coastal paradise. This is where you will feel as though you are on a permanent holiday, and you can use your curated powers on the sea at your doorstep just to enhance your lifestyle even further. So, in your hands, folks, 13 Barbara Grove. Where would you like to say go? Looking for an opening bid now. Like I said before, just here to work with the cash interest. First call. Second, last chance for you if you are in that position of cash. Obviously no cash here today, guys, so I'm going to close the auction. If you're interested in this property, folks, then just give our Patamara office a call and ask to sleep with Dave or Shane. I'd suggest you sleep with Dave, not Shane. She's been sleeping with him for years. Ask to speak to Dave or Shane, and they will help you from here and guide you as to where you need to be to purchase this property. Have a great Christmas, guys. Cheers. slip of the tongue today. Let's hope I don't trip over it tonight. Right, the final one that I'm going to present to you this afternoon, folks, 13A Marshall Avenue. Brendan Jeffs from our Cameron Road office has been marketing this property now. Have a look there on the screen, folks. Tightly held property, nurtured by just one owner since the turn of the century, is what's on offer here in Marshall Avenue. The legal aspects of it all described in record of title SA 47C Folio 926. It's a cross-lease freehold property. 20 working days, Brendan, is our settlement date.
Yes.
Yep. Bit of flexibility around that. Any changes to the channels list at all? No changes there. So if the do-over isn't on your wish list, then rest assured that this is a perfectly livable home. It's got strong bones and a very uncomplicated floor plan for you to enjoy. The opportunity to enjoy the peace and serenity that is accorded to you because of its strategic location here. It's in a calm corner of Green. It sits on the edge of the Tauranga Golf Club as well. You'll cherish the sense of tranquility by looking over those verdant views of the green as well. So a backyard that not only surprises you, but it's an absolute delight. It's an ideal home for you avid golfers. It's so close to the golf course there. You've got quick connections to the city for a short trip in either direction. Takes you either to the Greaton Village or down to the Toriko shopping complex as well. So it really does have a lot going for it, this one, folks. In your hands, buyers. Where would you like to start this one away? Looking for an opening bid. You set the benchmark, and we'll help you from here. That's what we're here for. Just here to work with that cash interest, as I mentioned a number of times today. First call. Second time for you to get in ahead of those conditional buyers. Third, final opportunity. Obviously no cash for this one today, Brendan. We're going to close the auction. Of course, it's, as I said, you guys are members of a very elite group of people, so I'm going to just step off now and hand over to Jordan, who will offer you the next 7 properties.
Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Just a little break as we swap over there. Of course, Grant running you through the first half of today's proceedings. Jordan's my name, and I'll take you through the second half here, and then we can all shoot off on our Christmas breaks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 11 Hass Drive, a gorgeous home and elevated above the street to accentuate pleasant outlooks and sunshine exposure. Owen and Kristen, well, they've been marketing this wonderful property, legally known as a freehold estate, being 579 square metres more or less. Record of title is down is 822605. The settlement date, well, that's set for the 14th of February 2023, or other such date as mutually agreed upon. Your chattels list, you'll see it on the screen there. It's been superimposed so you can make sure you know exactly what it is you bid and buy for today, folks. And well, the property itself, it's an absolute beauty. The home, only a couple of years young, it's finished to a high standard and complete with all the new home features that modern day home owners could want. Outside, the compact but still beautiful gardens and landscaping, they really hammer home how lucky you are to live in such a beautiful spot. Facing north, the home enjoys all-day sunshine. It's got good off-street parking, and it's complemented by that double internal access garage as well. 11 Hass Drive in Ohawiti. Well, it's in your hands now, folks. Where do we start? Start us away, if you will, then, looking for our cash unconditional buyers. Property of this calibre, surely worthy of a start north of $1 million. How far north? Well, that's up to you to tell me, folks. Where do you want to start us away? First time I called around the room, then looking for an open here. Second opportunity, folks. Third time. Okay, look, doesn't look like we've got the cash on this one today, Owen, but I know you've got some parties you'll be working with. A little bit more work to do on this one, but a beautiful home. I'm sure it won't stick around for long. All the best, auction cards. Right, well, moving on then, ladies and gentlemen, 49A Queen Road, Mary O'Sullivan and Peter Campbell. They've had the privilege of marketing this one. Interstage right, they do, right on time, right on cue, and well, a privilege, a property of this calibre, a wonderful home, and I'm sure some lovely buyers to come along and buy it. You guys would have seen quite a few people coming through the open homes, and well, if that's you folks and you're our new buyer, we wish you all the best. In soaking up that all-day sun that's on offer, it's a single-level brick townhouse, and it provides easy care gardens in the surroundings, and with the modern living, well, that's situated inside your home. Legally described, it's a cross-lease, firstly an estate in fee simple, as to an undivided half share in 839 square metres, more or less, and secondly an estate under leasehold, LH 439150.2. Both the first and second estates being described and comprised under that record of title SA 28D folio 803 of the South Auckland Land Registry. Settlement date, well, that's down as the 23rd of February 2023, or other such date as mutually agreed upon. And the chattels list, you'll see it up there, and you'll just note the excluded chattel being the industrial style cabinet. And there is also a clause in this one as well in the further terms of sale that I'll draw your attention to. Being 23.0, the purchaser acknowledges that they've been made aware that the conservatory has been checked by a building surveying company, however does not show on the flats plan with the cross-lease title. Just of course recommending your due diligence be completed on that one before bidding today, folks. Now, this spacious and newly painted interior welcomes the all-day sun into that living room. But it's also kept warm through the cooler months with two near-new heat pumps and, of course, that HRV system. The kitchen, well, it's modern and it features plenty of bench space, whilst the dishwasher and the waste disposal make the end-of-night clean-up, well, just a breeze. With lovely gardens and being set back from the road, privacy is certainly not hard to find here. It's a lovely home to relax in. You're close to many amenities and schooling for all ages. Sports facilities, including a swimming pool and tennis courts, well, they're a mere 500 metres or so away. Parks, walking trails, it's all nearby for families to enjoy all year round. Well, folks, this is the opportunity. Tell us what you'd like to pay. Start the bidding now, if you will, for 49A Queen Road. Calling for a starting offer here in the auction room, folks. First opportunity, show your intent. Second chance now, folks. Call it around the room. Could be a very Merry Christmas for someone. Third time then, I call it now. Opening offer. Okay, well, look, close the auction then. Doesn't look like we've got the cash in the room today, but I know we've got motivated vendors, don't we, Mary? So what are their instructions?
Their instructions are to list the property today at $745,000.
$745,000, folks. So that's what it's going to take. $745,000. If you've got interest, I suggest you give Mary or Peter a call straight away, and we'll see if we can get you over the line before Christmas. And like I say, a very good Christmas it could be. Wish you all the best on that one. Now priced. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We'll proceed on in a friendly and financial matter, of course. And 16B Murray Street, Lily and Lucy over here, they've been marketing this wonderful property. It's low maintenance, brick and tile on a freehold section. I'm sure it will prove popular to retirees, downsizers, first home buyers and busy professionals alike. Well, as I say, 16B Murray Street, it is a wonderful offering. Legally described, it's a freehold estate being 360 square metres more or less. Record of title is 382958. Now, you'll just note there the chattels list, the excluded chattels being that security camera there, and the settlement date, well, that's down as 20 working days from the date of sale, or other such date as mutually agreed upon. So a little bit of flexibility should you need it this time of year. Now, it's got two spacious bedrooms, an open plan living area, and a modern styled kitchen. Well, I'm sure it will appeal to most, making it one of those homes you just look forward to coming home to after an action-packed day. Accessibility, well, that was top priority when it came to constructing this home, delivering wider doorways throughout to enable wheelchair access. And this, of course, is echoed in the tiled family bathroom with a large shower and two-way doors as well. It's got ample storage, internal access garaging, double glazing, HRV system and a heat pump. well, they're all just extra bonuses you get on top of this wonderful property. You're only a short drive away from the Gate Park Shopping Centre, Brereton, Tauranga Crossing, the hospital and the CBD, folks. And well, a wonderful offering. We're looking for a wonderful new owner now. Call it round the room then, looking for that opening offer. Cash unconditional buyers, that's the privileged position you put yourself in, having your due diligence conducted here today and getting ahead of that conditional interest. First time I look for it here in the auction room. Second opportunity. I'm a patient man, folks, but third time. Okay, look, doesn't look like we've got the cash on this one. A little bit more work to do, so we'll close the auction, but I'm sure your phones will be busy over the coming few days. Wish you all the best on this one, guys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, a very warm welcome again. Of course, we acknowledge all of the viewers on our live stream tuning in. If you do, of course, see anything here on the screen that takes your fancy and doesn't sell today, make sure you give our agents a call. They're only too happy to take your call. We'll move forward then. There's a call. There we go. Maybe he's our new agent here. Busy man. Moving forward, we're all busy around here. Well, Vince, he is no exception. He's been marketing this wonderful property here at 9 Waimarama Close. It's a low-maintenance Lockwood construction and it's located on one of Papamoa's finest streets. And well, it awaits its new owners. Legally described, it's a fee simple freehold estate, being 715 square metres, more or less. Unique identifier, well, you'll find that to be 139405. Now the chattels, just note that the panel heater in the ensuite, it's not working, so it's as is condition there, and there's an extensive excluded chattels list up there as well for you folks. The settlement date, well, that's down to 15 working days from the date of the sale, but with a little bit of flexibility there still, isn't that correct, mate? Yeah. Perfect. Well, featuring Lockwood bleached timber, stainless steel wraparound bench tops and polished concrete floors. This modern and aesthetically pleasing home, well, it may appeal to young professionals, modern downsizers, and perhaps someone just looking for the finer things in life. With a wide open plan living area able to be configured into multiple different settings, the north facing aspect of the home ensures bright and sun-filled days ahead. With the privacy on offer and the easy access to the reserve and the walkway through to Fashion Island and the multiple cafes, well, you get style and you get convenience when you purchase today, folks. 9 Waimarama Close, it's contagious if you were watching earlier. 9 Waimarama Close, folks, in your hands. Start us away if you will there. Looking for that cash buyer around the room. Give you a second. If you need to make a phone call, check with the better half. You're allowed to spend the money. The answer is yes, you are. First time I call for that open then. Second opportunity. I know we've got some conditional interest on this property here, so this is your chance to beat that interest. Second and third time then I call it. Okay, Vince, doesn't look like we've got the cash buyer in the room today, but like I say, I'm sure you've got some phone calls to make. Some people are very interested to hear this is still available for them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, rock solid. This brick and tile quality home features fabulous off-street parking options, its well-landscaped section and a covered private patio for all your outdoor living. Legally described, it's a freehold estate being 643 square metres, more or less. Record of title is 156751. Chattels list, you'll see it up on the screen there. No late changes to the chattels there, and so you better buy with confidence, these folks. No late changes. There we go, folks. As I say, confidence. That's what we provide you today. 20th of January 2023. That's your preferred settlement date down on the paperwork there. So a little bit of flexibility if you need it, but be aware of the what it says in the contract. You would have been provided a copy of that there. And well, folks, the property itself, I'm sure Owen and Kristen have had, well, an absolute ball being able to market a wonderful property like this. It's got that functional and well-appointed kitchen. The home suits the self-proclaimed master chefs or the budding best home bakers. Spacious living options. They have that easy link to the covered outdoor entertaining area, overlooking, of course, that beautifully landscaped garden in that nice private setting, with parking for the boat or the camper van, as well as a double garage with internal access. It's a wonderful home in a great Ohawiti location, folks. Do we have a great new owner in the room? That's what I look for now. Look for an opening bid, opening offer at 131 Hollister Lane. $950, absolutely. Welcome you at $950 then, and welcome at the back of the room. And we'll see perhaps a 20 on top there at $950,000, take me $970 if you will. At $950,000 then, first time at the back of the room, welcome in any other interest here, but it's cash buyers we deal with on the auction floor at $950, second time. Third time around the room then at $950, taking $970 if you will, at $950, final opportunity then at $970 with the vendor then. Let it be clear, a vendor bid at $970 and $990 would be your next move. At $970 with me, the vendor here, just giving you a little bit of help, encouragement of the direction we need to go then. At $970, can I see 20 from you at the back there? On the nod, then we go then at $990,000 then. At $990 we are here, and well, looking for another 20 from here. I call it first time at the back of the room then at $990,000. Second opportunity buyers, let it be known. Third time I call around the room at $990,000. Okay, well, I appreciate your bidding, and tell you what, we will work with you at this level at $990. We'll go and have a conversation, pause the auction, give you that opportunity to have a talk, okay? Pausing the auction, we'll be back with that one shortly. Thanks, Graham. Right, folks, well, we will continue on then with 69 Forrester Drive. Crystal Harvey, she's been marketing this wonderful offering for you. And it's an exciting opportunity to purchase a slice of premium waterfront real estate in Welcome Bay. Legally described, it's a freehold, fee simple estate, being 747 square metres, more or less. Record of title is down as SA19A, folio 972, and of course it comes to you as bare land. Now the 10 working days, that's your settlement, preferred settlement at least from our vendors here, but there is a little bit of flexibility should you need it there. And well, chattels, as I say, there are no chattels because we sell you the bare land, but we also sell you an opportunity, folks. With plenty of land to play with, buyers with a good architect and plenty of vision, well, they could make this wonderful parcel of land their own waterfront oasis. And we're looking at the photos, you don't have too much work left to do. The pre-existing dwelling has been removed from the site, so this blank canvas awaits you here. With water and power already available due to the pre-existing dwelling, well, they've already jumped the gun and got that lined up for you. It's a truly amazing spot to enjoy, and you can go fishing or kayaking right from your doorstep. I was just saying to Gordon, if you've got one of those fishing drones, you could probably sit on the couch and send it out with the line. It's about as easy as fishing gets, folks. No guarantee of fishing. It's Welcome Bay living at its finest. Folks, look for a start here on 69 Forrester Drive. Who says go? Open bid. Opening offer. Call it first time then. Second opportunity. This is your chance if you're a cash buyer here to buy. Can't call yourself a cash buyer if you don't end up buying. First, second, third time I call it around the room. Final opportunity then. Okay, we'll close this one then. There's still a little bit of work to do, but I know you've got some conditional parties, so we'll be very happy to hear this is still available. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 14 today, it's 176 Carlton Street. Nicholas Maloney and his team, well, they've been privileged enough to market this wonderful offer and nestled amongst mature gardens and secluded so that the family can have sheltered enjoyment of the in-ground swimming pool and the alfresco barbecue areas in this lushly landscaped backyard. Legally described, it's a freehold estate being 750 square metres more or less. That unique identifier is SA55A 50473. Your settlement date, well, that's down as 30 working days from the date of sale or other such date as mutually agreed upon, so a little bit of time to book the moving truck after Christmas there. And well, your channels list, you'll see it on the screen there. Just to note that the heated towel rail is not working, so it's in as is where it is condition. Otherwise, no further changes there, Nicholas, all as distributed in the paperwork. Now, the large brick and tile home, well, it offers convenient single level living configured to keep life easy. Solid timber and laminate flooring combined with neutral toned walls to create that restful and tasteful interior decor. The step down open plan living and dining areas both have ranch slider access to that front patio, which allows for outdoor entertaining as the weather warms up, which I'm sure we've all felt in the past couple of days. Now, the neighbourhood walkways enable the kids to swiftly access on foot all of the local schools, sports facilities, playgrounds, and it's only minutes from the Cherrywood shopping precinct or the Brookfield New World, and you're only a short commute to the city centre as well, folks. So it sounds like everything you could ask for. Here at 176 Carlton Street, folks, in your hands. You know how it works. You know what happens next. I call for an opening offer. First time around the room. Second opportunity. If there was an Olympics for counting to 3, I'd be there. Third time I call it then, folks, looking for that opening cash offer. Okay, well, I know you've got some conditional parties, so you'll be calling on this one here. No cash today in the room, so we'll close that option. But like I say, there's some phone calls to be made, and I'm sure a property like this won't stick around too long. We wish you the very best there, Nicholas. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
And to you. And we'll be back with Hollister and how we got on with that one shortly, folks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we go back now to 131 Hollister Lane, and we have had a little bit of conversating. And I'll get the bidder up the front here to confirm for me you've improved your position to $1,010,000. Can you confirm for me?
Yes.
And your instructions as the owners there, well, sell away, you say? Absolutely. So, folks, at $1,010,000, then we have it at the front of the room. I'll pull it around the room 3 times. $1,010,000, not possible. At $1,010,000, there we are, folks. At $1,010,000, first time I call it. Second opportunity. Third time now, if there's no further interest, we sell it away. It is on the market, and it goes. Sold. Congratulations. Well, a very happy Christmas we wish to you all, and go out and enjoy, hopefully, some sunshine.